Nico, how's it going, man?
Hey coach, going good. How are you?
Doing good. So how was last week?
Last week was pretty good. Just getting ready to start throwing bullpens. Probably start throwing bullpens. I think either by the end of this week or starting next week.
Okay, and what's making that decision? What's that decision based on?
Um, just based on how the coaches see you grow, and seeing like just when they think the right time is.
Okay, okay. Are you feeling good right now?
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling real
What's
good.
what's your height and weight right now?
Right now I'm at 6'2", 205.
Okay, yeah, I know you've been working hard, and I know just with the weight room stuff, all the things you've been doing, it's paying off.
Yeah.
So, walk me through. So, walk me through what the latest is. I know you're training at full count. Talk to me a little bit about what they're doing there with you and how that's making you a better pitcher.
So when we first started, it was a lot of flexibility and like more like stretches, and then we also did like a little light workout at the end. Yeah, it's more of the kind of the same thing, but now we're just throwing greater distances.
Okay, and so basically they needed to get your hip flexibility
Yeah,
stronger. Is that the main piece to it?
it's a good piece though.
It's a big piece, yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean, they just got to make your body more efficient overall.
yeah.
So everything's stretched out, a lot of exercises, you got to do that for a period of time. How long have you been doing that for?
Um, Quite a while. I'd say a few years.
But with full count.
Oh, full count. Started this August.
August. Okay, so August, September, October, and we're halfway through November right now. So 3.5 months.
Yeah.
So next week you'll start throwing bullpen, live pitches, all that kind of stuff. What what kind of numbers are you looking to hit? Where are you with all your numbers?
Right now my top is at 91, but I'd like to hit I think like 93, 94.
Okay. Okay. And you've hit the 91 before you started working with those guys. And
Yeah.
so the reality is we always talk about you got to just stay with the processes. Don't worry about the outcomes and results. Stay with the things that get you there. And so right now, full count, what's the schedule for full count? How many days a week are you going there?
4 days a week, Monday through Thursday.
Okay. And then what happens Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Just recovery, do some exercises, probably go to the gym.
Okay. Okay. Are you still working with Coach Alex?
Yeah, probably like twice a week,
Okay.
once. Yeah,
When do you typically go there?
mainly on the weekends.
Okay. All right. But your body's feeling good right now.
Hmm.
Everything feels like it's working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, yeah, everything's going pretty smooth.
Okay. So you're in your senior year right now. Did you take on a little bit more of a course load? Did you take on a little bit heavier of a course load than maybe some of your peers?
Um, right now I'm actually taking only like just 4 core classes. And then my electives are weight training, team sports,
Okay. So what are your four core classes that you're taking?
pre-calc, um, what is it? Government, yeah, pre-calc, government, environmental science, and like a journalism class for lit.
Okay. And where are you at with GPA right now?
Um, Sitting at like a 3.4, 3.5.
Okay. All right. That's cool. And A's and B's this semester?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like since we started working together, you've been a little bit more organized with your schoolwork and
Yeah,
just getting your work done at school, trying to turn stuff in, just getting it done.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Just getting most of the schoolwork done at school instead of at home. Because at home I'm usually just going to full count, and then I get home around like 7:38, and then I'll do some recovery, eat dinner, and then go to bed.
That's good. So what time's that put you going to bed? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, 10, 11. But if there's like a test the next day, then yeah, probably just a little bit later.
Yeah. The sleep's been a big deal too. I
Yeah.
think that's a, I think most teenagers are sleep deprived
Oh yeah.
and they're just not getting enough sleep. And can you tell a difference when you're getting your sleep as far as your performance, alertness?
Yeah, sleep is everything, honestly. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get at least 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. I
It
think
just
that's been
helps.
a big piece with your growth too.
Yeah, it also helps with like just soreness. I'm not
Yeah.
as sore as I was during like playing playing high school to playing now. I didn't get much sleep as a high school baseball player, and I'd say now I'm getting probably like 8 hours. It's helping me a
Yeah.
lot.
Your body needs that, especially as a teenager. You just got to get the sleep. What's when you get on the mound, what's the mindset? What is it you're trying to do? What is it that where's the improvements? What's going on out there?
Um, I really just don't make it that complicated. I just think I just got to get the job done. Just whatever catcher calls, if I like it, shake, yeah, hit the spot. It's really just a process that you just got to repeat over and over again without making it too complicated.
Right. And another big piece is just part of your maturity is if you walk a guy, if a guy gets a hit, how do you respond?
Yeah, just next batter. You never know because you could roll a double play, get out of that in one pitch.
Yeah. So you had to have a more mature thought about that because it it is a battle out there
Hmm.
and they're gonna get some wins out of it, but they just can't win the inning.
Yeah.
So so it's a battle and so I think that some of the things that you've done over the years, changing up tempo, shaking off some of that stuff, not thinking about your teammates as much. So, is baseball a game of perfection?
Uh, honestly, it's really hard to be perfect in baseball. So I mean, just just do the best you can, really.
And it's been hard. It's hard getting to that point, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
we're all of us think at some point that it's a game of perfection. So we think that when we make a mistake, it's hard,
Yeah. I mean, baseball is really random. It's really you can do something right and still get a bad result.
right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And part of that is why we love the sport because you're never really out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you don't go weak on the mental part, you're never really out of the game.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, what's been your mental growth? Like, what are the big areas of just mental growth over the last couple of years? Like the things that we've been working on. Where do you feel like you've had the biggest growth?
Um, really just thinking on my own. Like I've learned a lot of good lessons, and I could really like apply them to my life. I feel like just the main thing that we've been working on is like just getting out of tough situations.
And potentially, they're all tough situations
Yeah.
because if you're not throwing strikes, it's tough.
Hmm.
So, learning how to just stay under control, not going negative on yourself when you're not getting the results you want.
Yeah.
It's part of it. But
Mm.
you're going to get into some storms out there. Sometimes it has nothing to do with your skills or your doing. It's just guys will miss a double play and you're still out there pitching. But you can't give up. Under any circumstance, you can't give up. You got to keep fighting no matter what goes on.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, no, I think that I think you've been challenged in those areas a lot. And we a lot of times we learn lessons the hard way,
Hmm.
but sometimes when you learn them the hard way, you learn them.
Yeah.
They stay with you longer. They stay with you longer. So, so what's your hope? What's your hope for college? What do you want for college baseball? What do you where do you think that's going?
Um, what I really want is just play baseball in the South. Really, just somewhere warm. Doesn't matter which college.
And why is that? Why do you want warm weather?
Because I honestly hate playing baseball in the cold. Yeah. I'd say anything below like 40 is just it's just tough because you can't grip the baseball.
Yeah, yeah. It is tough, and it's cold in Atlanta right now too, and it
Yeah,
stays cold in Atlanta. People tend to think of Atlanta being in the South, but it's cold there. It's cold there from basically Halloween through March. So yeah, I'm with you. Any ideas about majors? Have you started thinking about what kind of majors you might want to go after?
yeah. I'd like to be in business.
Okay, business school. Okay, yep. That's a good. I got the same degree, and it's a good degree. It's got some math in it, which is pretty
Hmm.
good, but it also, you know, I think as a student athlete, you get a good mix of school and athletics. Do you feel like that's another piece to your success as you've learned to kind of make the academic part work and then turn that off and then jumping into athletics as an
Yeah,
outlet?
yeah. I mean, with school, you just got to get your work done so you don't think about it while you're playing your sport.
Yep. Does it help if you're doing better in school?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because after a late game, you don't have to realize that you got to study for a test, because or even that like a grade that's borderline from failing, and you just knowing that like you have pressure the next day.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of pressure playing baseball at night, knowing that you got to go home and study for a test when you get home,
Yeah.
and that's just a lot of pressure.
Hmm.
So how do you manage the pressure?
How do you
How do you
manage
beat
the
it?
pressure? Um, well, number one, just don't put yourself in pressure. So if it's schoolwork, either get help or just get it done.
Okay. So if you're working, you're not overthinking.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah,
And it's all pressure, right? I mean, you can't avoid pressure. You can just only manage it better.
yeah. That's true.
So how do you overcome pressure in a game?
In a game, just really just relaxing. Throw a bad pitch, step off the mound, deep breath, know what your job and purpose is, and then just do your task.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
You gotta believe in yourself, and don't put yourself in a hero or zero situation. It's
Yeah,
it's just it's just you against that batter. We keep it that simple. Just beat him. Just beat him. And after he finishes, beat the next guy. You just got to
yeah.
stay locked in. Awesome. Okay. All right, dude. Good talking with you.
Yes,
Have a good week this week, and we'll catch up next weekend.
yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Good talking with you. See ya.
You too. See ya.